Happy Thursday, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us this morning on Smell the Coffee. Today is the D-Day. Today is the day about the budget. The Finance Minister is going to table the budget for our country for the year 2025 and 2026 this afternoon. So we are so excited to see how the resources will be split across different sectors of our country, and I am looking forward, I think, to just seeing how much money the creative industry is going to get. But go ahead.
Yes, that's right. So newly appointed Finance Minister Erica Shafuda will present Namibia's 2025-2026 budget in Parliament today, less than a week after taking office. She's expected to build on her predecessor Ipumbushimi's work while aligning the budget with President Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah's directive to implement SWAPO's election manifesto. Key budget priorities include economic growth, job creation, infrastructure, energy, healthcare, and agriculture. SWAPO has pledged an 85.1 billion Namibian dollar investment over 5 years to create 250,000 jobs, focusing on youth employment, apprenticeships, housing, and sports infrastructure. The budget is also expected to support green industrialization, creative industries, and rural tourism. Major projects include expanding ports and railways, increasing power generation capacity to 900 megawatts, upgrading hospitals, and ensuring greater Namibian participation in oil, gas, and mineral industries. The government also aims to strengthen tax collection and manage national debt, which Shimi had reduced to 66% of GDP. A significant point of interest will be funding for the Independence Stadium upgrade and whether the budget addresses social development quotas.
What are you looking forward to?
Like you said, entertainment, not entertainment, but creative industry. Yes, arts and culture. That's definitely where I'm at, because I don't know, I always feel like we are the overlooked kids.
Yeah.
Somehow. But I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I'm excited, man, especially to see that we have a lot of women in these positions. I think that's definitely something that is interesting to see. We're the only country in Africa, I think, that has a female president and a female vice president.
Yeah.
So that's absolutely amazing. So we are going to be looking forward to that. It's this afternoon, and we are actually going to be streaming it, if I'm not mistaken. You can catch that on NTV, DSTV channel 285, GoTV channel 25 at 2 p.m. this afternoon. And on that note, we will be right back as we get into our top stories. But of course, just a friendly reminder, tonight is also a very big night. It's the NTV Awards. Yours truly is going to be hosting.
Yeah.
Yours truly is nominated for presenter of the year.
Just know, if you did not vote for me and I lose tonight, it's over between us. It's over. Let me not see you in my comments. I'm joking.
And on that note, we'll be right back. Here's some instructions on how there is 35 ways of paying it forward. Stick around.
Join us for the NTV Awards 2025. These are the nominees. Show of the Year. Viewer's Choice Presenter of the Year. Lifestyle Show of the Year. Public Affairs Show of the Year. Sport Show of the Year. Sport Presenter of the Year. My Zone Show of the Year. Chill Personality of the Year. Catch the NTV Awards on the 27th of March live at 7 p.m. Celebrating creativity, dedication, and impact.
Now, we all have those moments of forgetting things. One of my fears is actually at the airport and I realize I forgot my passport. But what do you do when it's the pilot that has forgotten his passport and he remembers whilst you're mid-air? Yes.
Yo.
United Airlines is going viral after a pilot turned an international flight headed to China back around. And what was the reason? The pilot left his passport behind. But the internet is really chatting about what the company decided to offer the passengers on the delayed flight. According to NBC Los Angeles, the flight incident happened on Saturday, March the 22nd. The United Airlines plane was traveling towards Shanghai, China. It departed from Los Angeles at around 2 p.m. 2 hours in the sky, and one of the pilots realizes his passport was back in the US. Additionally, the plane was diverted to the San Francisco International Airport and landed at around 5 p.m. local time. About 270 people were on the plane then, including 257 passengers and 13 crew members. After landing in San Francisco, a new crew boarded and the airline resumed its travel to China. It reportedly landed about 6 hours behind schedule. The pilot did not have their passport on board, United Airlines stated in a statement per CNN. We arranged for a new crew to take our customers to their destination that evening. Additionally, the airline said it offered its passengers meal vouchers and compensations. However, several passengers, including Yang Shuhan, have already spoken about how United Airlines handled the pilot incident. Yang told CNN that United Airlines only offered 2 meal vouchers totaling $30. She spent the vouchers on a Japanese meal at the airport. Yang took it further by complaining to United Airlines through their website. The company has given her a 14-day time frame for a response.
That's funny.
It's hilarious. Well, not funny for the people on board, but
I don't know, man.
I just want to know what was happening in that cockpit when he was like, oh shucks,
I forgot.
I forgot my passport. I want to hear that conversation that happened in the cockpit.
But was that the only flight that was going to China? He sent it, no, but you are in the air.
In the air.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man.
Couldn't they send it with another plane?
Or something.
Or something.
Like they could have even, I don't know, shipped it. They have express shipping in the US. They could have shipped it to wherever it was supposed to go. Because I'm pretty sure they had a layover somewhere. But anyway, so the passengers are extremely upset.
They are not having
They are not having
But
it.
at least they got vouchers.
For $30.
For
only.
$30.
They're so
Okay,
upset.
how much do they want the vouchers to be for?
You know, as people, we tend to be very entitled.
We're very ungrateful.
And ungrateful, because now it's like, but you should have put me up in a hotel. And it's like, come on now. It was just a 6-hour delay. It wasn't like it was a 24-hour delay. Usually when that happens, they do put you up in a hotel. They do give you meal vouchers and all of that.
I think it's an honest mistake. Anyone can forget anything. Like, let's not even blame and say it's incompetence. It's probably just one of those days. It's unfortunate that it happened, but like...
That happened to me 2 days ago. Well,
you
not to
can
me.
forget.
I was out on a shoot. As we were about to record, my MMO tells me, oh, we forgot the SD card.
Imagine.
I'm like,
So those kind of things happen. Like, we are human. I think we just need to extend some grace to one another. We're not making excuses, but let's just extend some grace. I think that's what I would say. Nonetheless, moving over to some production company that is not extending grace to their actresses. Duma Ndlovu's production company, called Word of Mouth Pictures, have been exposed once again. Word of Mouth Pictures has produced several TV dramas, including Umkoka, The Case. This time, former Umkoka, The Case actress Angela Zuma, who played Nomkosi, left no stone unturned on her podcast, The Real Angel Zuma. Now, she spoke out, saying she felt free to do so since the series was coming to an end. Everything was fine until I landed a role in The Lion King. I resigned and gave the production company 30 days notice. I thought they would be happy for me because I had been with them for so long and I have never caused any problems, but all hell broke loose. The bosses couldn't pretend anymore. He told me he owned me and that he would destroy my acting career. I was shocked because this was someone who has been in the industry for so long. He has opened doors for so many other people, yet he was threatening to end my career and my future, Zuma recalled. She said that while she was serving her notice, writers gave her character Nomkosi a major storyline. They wanted to make it impossible for me to leave. 5 days before my last day, I realized that I had over 200 scenes to shoot. Nonetheless, I left Umkoka the case, but the following Monday, they called me saying I didn't finish shooting. I told them I no longer work there, but they insisted I return so we could discuss the matter. When I got there, I realized they didn't want to pay me for the shoot. We reached a deadlock and I wasn't prepared to work for free. That's when I was told to either shoot the scene for free or forget about the Lion King role in Canada. He told me he wasn't expecting my resignation. It didn't stop there. He also called the Lion King. And lied, telling them I was still under his contract. I know this because I received an email from the Lion King telling me just to shoot the scene and then join them eventually. Eventually, I shot those 200 scenes, she recalled.
Did she get paid for the 200
No,
scenes?
she didn't get paid. That's what she's saying.
Guys.
This is a South African actor, by the way, Angel Zuma. I don't know if you watch her stuff, but she's really, really good. And in this role, she had the main...
she was a lead role?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. I don't understand why this industry can
But
be
you know,
so
in our
poor.
industry, people always tell us, I'm going to end you.
I'm going to end you.
I think there's an entitlement. Just because you gave me my first opportunity does not mean
I'm
you
forever
own me.
indebted to you.
It doesn't mean you own me. And I think that's where a lot of people get it wrong. You didn't give me this talent. You gave me an opportunity.
And I'm grateful.
And I'm grateful for it. I was going to make it with or without you. You can't tell me you own me. No. And I think that was something Don Kamati was also saying on a podcast that I watched yesterday. Just because you put somebody on doesn't mean you own them. Doesn't mean that you made them. You didn't make them. You helped them get to
You're
where
a stepping stone.
Yes, where they're supposed to be. I think like when we help people, we must just step away from that.
But you know, as I don't know what it is about us as human beings. The minute I help you, the whole world must know I helped Aina. You know, Aina wouldn't even be where she is today if it weren't for me.
Yes.
You know what? And it's like
I
if
gave
you want
Aina
to help,
her first breakthrough. Yes, you did.
You did.
But
if you want to help,
I'm
just help.
talented regardless.
Yes.
And God is the one that gave me my talent.
Oh, I'm so happy you said regardless. Every
Yeah.
time somebody says irregardless, I'm like, please don't say that. Don't ever say that.
Irregardless is like a thing. It's a local thing.
Oof.
Yeah.
It irks me. My English teacher used to say, it irks me. It irritates me. Don't say that. But anyway.
Yeah. So after the break, we will be talking to NTV Africa's creative director about the NTV Awards that are happening tonight, vandaag at 7:30 p.m. on NTV.
Join us for the NTV Awards 2025. These are the nominees. Show of the Year. Viewers' Choice Presenter of the Year. Lifestyle Show of the Year. Public Affairs Show of the Year. Sport Show of the Year. Sport Presenter of the Year. My Zone Show of the Year. Chill Personality of the Year. Catch the NTV Awards on the 27th of March live at 7 p.m. Celebrating creativity, dedication, and impact.
He is a host, a poet, and now the newly appointed executive director for the NTV Africa brand. As if that was not enough, he is also the creative director for the NTV Awards that are happening tonight. This morning, he joins us to talk about that very topic, the NTV Awards. Please help me welcome Ashwin Mberi.
Greetings, greetings.
How you
greetings.
doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I am definitely looking forward to tonight, you know, celebrating the impact that NTV has had on the industry in the last 3 years. And of course, you know, hoping that catapults us into a very prosperous future in Namibia's media landscape.
Tell us about the aim and the purpose for the NTV Awards. Why is this platform necessary, and who does it aim to empower?
Well, first and foremost, the awards, aside from 2 awards, are internal. It's about celebrating the work that NTV puts out there. I think you and Diana often talk about how important it is to celebrate yourself, and at
Yes.
NTV we feel no different. We are in service to Namibia, and the goal is to appreciate the work that we've been doing, but at the same time to highlight to Namibia the work that we are doing, to archive it, for them to know that we are a part of this entire system, this entire landscape. We want to grow the landscape along with everybody, and in order to grow you have to appreciate where you are, and that's essentially what it is. We were supposed to initially have the awards on the 8th of February, but there was the passing of Dr. Sam Shafishuna Nuyoma, and naturally that was not going to occur. The 8th of February being our 3rd birthday, it would have been. But now we continue, and like I said, there's 2 awards which are not internal. Now those 2 awards are the Chill Personality of the Year awards. So NTV is not just about the people who present to you, it's also about the people who come onto the shows, the people in the entertainment industry, and we wanted to appreciate them, knowing that Chill has been highlighting them throughout the year. So that's the Chill Personality of the Year award. And then the other one, in honor of the late Dr. Sam Shafishuna Nuyoma, that award is called the Dr. Sam Nuyoma Media Custodian Award. Now this one is awarded to an individual whose career spans decades
Oh, wow.
in the media industry. So not you and I.
I've been in the media
You've been-
industry for close to 10 years.
Nah, lovely,
Yeah.
but decades. So we're talking 20 years and above. But really someone who's been committed throughout time to expanding this media industry, to the ethics, and of course making sure that they always add value wherever they go. And fortunately, we're very grateful to confirm that the vice chairperson of the Sam Nuyoma Foundation, Dr. Pendukeni Vulaitana, will be present to unveil this award. We cannot reveal who the recipient is. You will find out tonight at 7 p.m. And so, yeah, that's essentially the texture of the NTV Awards.
Okay, with the Dr. Sam Nuyoma Award, what went through the selection process? How did you decide that this is the custodian? Was there like nominees internally where
Well,
you
so
choose?
so we have a towering figure who was quite the obvious decision for the
Okay.
first one, and this was in collaboration with the national broadcaster NBC as
Okay.
well. And this is a figure who was there at the cusp of independence, worked with the NBC, was the head of a company that prints newspapers in Namibia. I'm trying not to give out too much, and of course was also part of the foundation of NTV, and we're talking about a career that is well over 30 years. Someone who was in studio directing when Dr. Sam Nuyoma gave his very first State of the Nation address.
Nice.
So it was very easy for ourselves and NBC to come to this conclusion. And in the future, the consultations with regards to this award will certainly involve NBC. We are young in this industry. We cannot move further than our elders without their consent in certain areas. And when it comes to this award, it's going to be a continual effort between ourselves, the NBC, and of course consulting the Dr. Sam Nuyoma Foundation.
Awesome. We spoke about the fact that the awards are tonight.
Yes.
And I understand they are at NTN.
Yes.
Tell us why particularly that venue venue. You could have
Yes.
had them at Katutura ShopRite,
Yes.
you could have had them at Country Club, even at at NMH.
All right.
Why did you choose NTN?
Now, the National Theatre of Namibia has been devoted to the creative arts in Namibia spanning decades, and it's sort of become the central home for all of us, you know, all of us performers, whether it's stage or screen. The likes of you and myself have been to events at Katutura, everywhere else, you know, we've been around the areas, but we felt that the National Theatre of Namibia was a good central location, and especially when we are also honoring a national figure like Dr. Sam Nujoma, we wanted to make sure that we are also within that structure. Now, that's not to say that we are rigid and we are not willing to explore other venues. We just thought this would be a good start for this part of the journey of the awards. We should say that the awards themselves at NTN are invite only for now. Don't worry, we got you next year. However, you can watch it live on NTV, DSTV 285, GoTV 25, oneup2.com, and Network Media Hub on YouTube. That's going to be from 7 p.m. tonight.
All right, what can, you know, the invited guest expect for tonight?
Well, I mean, on the red carpet, we're going to have taps music with the djembe drums.
Nice.
You know, this is Africa, and, you know, the drums are really the heartbeat of this continent. Our performer is going to be Prime Rose, and she's got some guest performers within her set. Maybe someone from 4x4, Too Much Power.
Love
Just
that.
hinting at
I
a little
love
something
that.
there.
Okay.
So, of course, there's going to be that entertainment, but the main, you know, priority of the event is to celebrate the media practitioners who make NTV happen, the entertainers in the Chill Personality Award, and of course the figure for the Dr. Sam Nujoma Media Custodian Award.
As a media personality yourself, or practitioner rather, what would you say to the nominees tonight? Whether they win or lose, what is your message to them?
Your validation in this industry was when the camera was turned on. It's not when an award is given. And I'd ask those who are not Christian to forgive me, but man gives the award and God gives the reward. And thus I'm saying that who you are already is enough. Who you are is already valid. And these awards, you know, we do have judges. By the way, I should let you know, we did have judges for these awards. There were 2 voting awards, which is Viewer's Choice Presenter of the Year Award, as well as the Chill Personality of the Year Award. But we did also want to enhance the credibility of the awards by making sure that we have judges there. So our judges, Michelle Namasis, who is the cultural coordinator at the Guta Institute of Namibia, Joe Haikali, experienced Namibian filmmaker, and Dr. Suzette van der Schmidt, who is a lecturer at the University of Namibia and holds a PhD in performing arts. And last time I checked, she's the only one in the country who is a doctor of performance arts. So as you can see, even the people that we put together are people who not only interact with media, art and culture, but people who study it and have made a life out of this craft.
All right. Moving forward in the long run, will we be having NTV Awards every year? Is this annually? Is it biannually? Is it talk to us about how often these awards will be happening.
Now, the NTV Awards are going to be happening every single year, without a doubt. We'll still certainly try and aim for our birthday with regards to the dates, but they're going to be happening every single year. We want to, for example, our trophies are floating trophies. We've got plaques on them. We want to have those names. It's just so important to archive, particularly in our industry, where we are often seen as vessels, which we truly are. But at the same time, sometimes people forego the value that is transported throughout the vessel. And thus, the NTV Awards will be a reminder. We'll see how much we decide to expand. We are happy with the set of awards that we do have. We do want to see if we can also engage Africa, to also have African entertainers to swing into the NTV Awards. And I think that's also part of the first step with regards to our efforts to also making sure that Namibians are seen by Africa and also invited to events like this, which celebrate creativity, dedication, and impact.
All right, Ashwin, very finally, what are your last words?
My last words are, there won't be any last words. This is just the beginning. So do join us for the NTV Awards. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Aina's going to look wonderful as she always does. I wish you the best in your category, by the way. And let's just have a good time, celebrate what it means to be in this industry.
All right, thank you so much to Ashwin Berry, who is the creative director of the NTV Awards happening tonight. On that note, you will definitely see me on screen at the award, somewhere maybe in the crowd or maybe on stage. I don't know. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place.